So the program that we set up is basically, it's working in with the Back to Work Employer program. So it's, like I said, one face-to-face workshop per week from 9 till 4, but it's split up into 2 areas. So the morning session is basically for the new employees. We're going to get them in. We're going to show them the technology, because as business owners, you probably already know how to use it. You're probably already trying to use it, but we're looking at showing them the most efficient way to do it. What we're going to do in the afternoon is we're actually going to get them to implement the systems into the business that they're working for. And as that's the case, we don't mind if the employers come in and join the afternoon session. Don't need to come into the morning session, because basically they're going to go through and learn it. We want to make sure that we teach them properly. Come in and do the part where the implementation, because you can get them, no, don't say this, don't say that. So it's basically like a 2-for-1. So you're going to learn what they do, and they're going to effectively show you what they do and get them used to training people as well. That's what we're going to do as part of the session. So basically, the way that we've set it up is that to get on the course, we haven't set certain areas. We've got one at Caboolture on Thursday, and the next one that we're looking at running is going to be at Tennyson or Yurongpilly, just near the train station there. I've got access to a training organisation who's set it up ready to go. They just don't have any students yet. So for the next 6 months, they don't mind me doing training there. So if you're in an area that around Brisbane, put the $49 deposit down, then we can start to look at getting some people on advertising and getting it there as well. We do Facebook marketing, so we can put it up on Facebook and we can get some other people in the area. Okay, so the first week of the course, we're looking at charging $300, and that basically covers the 4-week of the course in the morning session. Now, payment for the afternoon session, which is all about the implementing into the business, we don't want that payment until after the 4 weeks when you claim your government funding. So the government funding comes in after 4 weeks. It's another 10 days before you get it. Then that's when the last payment there is due. So we understand that cash flow is an issue. So when you get this funding in, that's when you're looking at paying for the rest of the course. So we're looking at just getting enough money to cover the cost of the training in the first case, and then it's going through there as well. Why it's important for the owners to come in is we're going to get a lot of information from the owners, and you're going to have some questions as well. We're then going to go back to our marketers that we've got, and we're going to ask them questions, because they want to get ideas. They want to know what the needs of the businesses are too. So it's not just a one-way thing. So it's actually working out a deal there with them as well. So the total cost to the employer is $990 for a 4-week program that fits in with, they can look at getting a Cert 3 in business and going towards those. And we've worked out with some deals with training organisations. And one of them said, because they're coming from me and they know me quite well, if I put together the kit for them and send in the paperwork, they're willing to issue the qualification for about $300. But you can get Cert 3 guarantee funding, which means if that's the case, their assessor's going to have to go through and do the assessment for you. So there's a little bit of difference there. So if you put them on full-time, you can get $6,000, but most people are talking about the $4,500 for the under 25. Okay. But ultimately, what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a situation where you get the time to do and start working on your business and not in your business.